We're taking a little break now, Ken.
A little break
from the warm. Today was beautiful, but tonight the air conditioning's on. If you've noticed maybe the mini blinds hitting against the window and a breeze has already happened in your part of town, that's the cooler air coming in. 63 by 7 o'clock, 58 by 9, and we'll be down to 55 by 11 o'clock. And our chance for some passing light rain increases as we go through the next few hours. But we're not going to get much, but something will probably fall where you are if you're in the northern part of the valley or southwest Washington. And here's what we have going tomorrow. We start in the 50s, and we could see a shower, or we will see areas of drizzle as well through the midday. And then in the afternoon, yeah, we'll start to dry things out. I think that's late in the day, though, when most of our drying happens, and temperatures only in the mid-60s for highs. Now, I want to show you what a temperature difference we have right now. We'll start with one of our southern cams, if you want to call it that, down in Lake Oswego, and I mean the south part of the metro area. 62 right now with the clouds thickening up. It's cooler in Beaverton, so we've gone north now. It's 2 degrees cooler, and it's cloudier with a few sprinkles nearby. You get to the Columbia River now, so the border between Washington and Oregon, and it's only 58. That is the kind of thing that we're seeing as the winds increase and the clouds thicken up. 61 in Vancouver, almost 70 in Wilsonville. So Wilsonville, don't worry, we're sending the cool air your way. So we're going to cool everything down, including the house. Maybe the house has gotten a little warm over the last few days and nights. What about rain? Well, this system is fairly weak. It is going to bring rain, and is up in parts of southwest Washington. Some of you have been seeing that for a couple of hours. But I'll tell you what happens. See the tail edge of this thing, how it just gets skinnier and skinnier as it goes this direction? We're getting clipped by that here in the metro area. We're probably going to get a real brief shot of light rain. Salem, I don't think you'll see anything, and points south, that's true. So, you know, maybe a little bit, a couple hundredths of an inch could fall for those of us in south of the Columbia River, let's say, and then nothing if you're down around Salem. So that's this evening. It's a pretty weak system. 73 our high today, Salem 73, and Eugene 78, same in the Dalles. I mean, we just had some beautiful weather again. Storm track, though, is dropping our way. It was up here most of the week. Now it's dropped back down to here. So what's going on? Well, this weak system brings us some raindrops tonight. We kind of talked about that already, but there's something else happening too. We get breezy weather as this thing moves in here in the I-5 corridor, and windy weather east of the Cascades. We've already had wind gusts here east of the mountains up to 60 miles an hour. So it's going to be a little breezy as this thing moves through, even though there's not a ton of moisture to work with. How about 7 a.m. tomorrow morning? I think we'll see areas of drizzle, and as we go through the day, some possible showers across the northern part of the valley and into southwest Washington. Okay, it won't be wet all the time, but it will be a little damp. Now here's 5 o'clock tomorrow evening. There's not much left of that system. A second but stronger system moves through overnight tomorrow night into Monday morning, so the morning commute early could be wet. But after that, we actually clear our skies on Monday. That does not mean a warm-up yet, though. That's going to be a cool breeze coming in behind that system. So tomorrow, we'll see temperatures, mainly in the 60s. We'll start at 51 in Portland, end up at 65 degrees. It's mostly cloudy, some areas of drizzle, and then a chance of a shower off and on as we go through the day. We'll call it 65 in Tigard tomorrow, 65 degrees in Clackamas. Gresham, you'll be 64 tomorrow, and 63 in Salmon Creek. So let's talk about the next week. 72 hours, the cooling trend is on. And again, it'll be wet at times, but not terribly wet. Maybe a couple tenths of an inch by the time we get to Monday. Then look at this. Wednesday, 72. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday in the 80s. Those will be our warmest days so far this year.
Well, it's good to have good weather on the weekend. Something to look forward to.
It is. Next weekend's going to be great.
All right. Thanks.